afternoon. Sean Hicks coming at you here, Midday Money on a Wednesday, WINS Day. Welcome to the show, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, family. How are you today? 1-3 on the video yesterday. Yes, 1-3. But you know what? When we have Akron on reverse, on a different adjusted point total, plus 1.5, that plays 3-1. So you know what? That is a break-even day. That's a break-even day. We'll take it. Take a little bit of juice there. With the Pistons losing, and Dallas also on the losing side of things. But the Astros are online. Listen, we had the Braves for the series, right? We had the Braves a few times in here for their daily games. I said yes, I just can't keep just betting the Braves. That's not how you make money. You can't just. We had a series bet here for the World Series when the series started. And then going back to the beginning of the year, as I said, we had a nice, I'll let you know what the future bet was that I put in myself. It was $300 to take back $1,950. All right, so I'll take it. We'll take it there, a win. Wonderful, thank you. But you're only as good as your next day's bets. So here we go. It's a new day. We'll get started. It's going to be a shorty show day because I do like some NBA, and I'm going to preface this by saying the only game I bet here today personally was the Pacer game. I do like some of these other games, and I know people ask like, "Oh, well, who do you like?" So I'll tell you, what I like, and as I always say, like if I bet it, I didn't bet it because I could come in here and put 900 games to say I like them, but I try to just throw things out here. Of what I kind of like and why I like things. So, Elliot, good morning. Good morning. Tim Earl's in the house. Braves. Yes, we did. Heat. Rangers. Lost to the Astros. Stars under. Tough one. Hey, you know what? We move on, Elliot. We have a losing day. It happens. What are you going to do? All right, I just posted the picks in the chat for those of you watching. And if you're just popping in, give it a like. Give it a dislike. The MAC continues to be a pain in my butt. I liked Miami, Ohio last night. They don't show up. I bet that game. I don't bet Eastern Michigan, Akron. Again, I had the plus $3 there, which is nice. But here we go. We'll start to the MAC. That's where we're going to start the show here with. Let me just pull up the live lines here. So 66-70 here with the total. Kent State 3.5, open to 4.5. And everybody's going to be betting Northern Illinois. Northern Illinois winless last year, right? 0-6. They look like they were down. They used to be the class of the MAC. I think they're 5-12 or 5-13, whatever kind of run they've been on with the last couple of years. They're still a good team, right? They're 6-2. Now they're catching. It was 4.5. Now it is 3.5 here. I don't mind. I'm taking Kent. Here. It's one of those spots. Let me pull up my little notes here for Kent and why I kind of like them. Listen, they're plus 14 in turnover margin. Northern Illinois is -2. Again, run heavy, more of a run heavy team, but Kent a little more balanced. I like the turnover side of things. Everyone's on the other side. Of course, I'm going to take Kent. And home team here, not that it means a lot, but we saw Ohio, and Ohio team, let's be honest. I had Ohio against Syracuse. They come out, lay an egg, then they lose as a 30-point fade to Duquesne. I don't like them. And Miami, Ohio, whatever, loser. Here with Kent, it's another one of those spots. I just feel, even as a home team laying, I think this is like almost an underdog role for Kent. Their losses. They lost to Texas A&M, 41-10, 30-7 loser to Iowa, and they lost 36-16 to Maryland. Maryland, they were putting points at the beginning of the year. Let's remember, Maryland was a 2-point underdog at home, and then they get up 7-0. They throw 7 interceptions and end up getting run out of the building on a primetime game. But I don't mind those losses there. So three losses, that's fine. Take those out, and you're sitting at 4-1 here, and it's a different ball game. Give me Kent. Again, a little better defense, creating turnovers. I mean, the numbers people just keep at Northern Illinois. Forget it. I'm fading the Huskies. Give me Kent State here. The second game, Central Michigan Western. I would maybe just lean over here. I'm not betting anything. I don't want anything to do with this game. So Count me out. Count me out on that game. Where are we at in the chat here? Good morning, Gloria. How are you today? I'm early. You're right on time. You're not early. You're on time. Ashley's here. Good morning, our Hawaiian soccer master. Richard P. hit the like button. Thank you very much. I'm on Kent State to cover the low spread. Yeah, I mean, I like my dogs and stuff, but in this one, I don't know. Everybody's on the other side, and just based on that, Elliot, I'm going to take that 3.5. I like the way they're playing. Good morning, Mr. Nika. Well, it could be afternoon, depending where you're at. I get it. Good morning, good afternoon. Just hello. Just say hello, Mr. Nika. I know it's afternoon time there in Canada, in Toronto, where you're at. Losing day because I had a great ORI on the 2-team heat parlay, but that could be big time. And that's the thing. You bet some dogs. If you put a parlay in there and cashes, that's what it's about. Don't worry about the record. Losing a record, you can still make money. Everybody's happy to see you, Ashley. Tim Rose coming in. NBA. Wizards -3. Let me pull up the NBA here because I'm out of this college. So we got the Wizards here over Toronto. Again, I'm high on Toronto. I thought they'd be a win-over ticket for me this year. We'll see what happens. Again, no play for me, but you have been crushing NBA, so let's tag along here. Cleveland +3, why not? Why not? Actually, I see 3.5, so people are betting Portland. Not shocking. Golden State over 226 against Charlotte. That's a Charlotte. You got Indy on there twice. It should be Charlotte. Yeah, we talked about that on Total Cast last night. Knicks on the over, yes. Atlanta, Brooklyn under, yes. Dallas in a pick'em against the Spurs, and Orlando +6. Yeah, I'm with you there. I got Orlando myself. I threw them in the chat there. King D's in the house. Lock it in with the king. Fernando, good afternoon. Good seeing you today. Big Fax is in the house. Braves future. We were talking, we had Braves, right? All playoffs. All playoffs. No one gave him a shot. And I said this coming in against the Brewers series. I said, people forget this team was thought to be the best team in the East. It's supposed to be good. They started out terrible, and then they ran it. Good job. Good job for the Braves. I'm happy. Made some money off that. Here we go. Lock it in with the king. St. Louis Blues regulation. We got big hockey lines today. Though St. Louis is not one of them. We're only 130. All right, get it. So that's going to be plus money for you there. Knicks money line, Northern Illinois. All right, so we're opposite a couple here. I'm going to tell you why. We'll get down to big facts. So we'll jump into some NBA, nothing but action. Initially, let's look at this first game up I got out here. So I got Knicks and the Pacers. I'm taking Indianapolis because everybody's on the Knicks. This line's going down. It's flipping. And the Pacers, they had 2 wins. They look terrible. I understand that. We did the Total Cast last time. I'm like, I'm taking the under because the Pacers just look bad. 2 early games went over, and then they just look terrible in their other games. But I'm going to take them here at home. I'm taking them. Maybe the Knicks. And as much as maybe I'm a little biased here because I do have a Knick under ticket because, I didn't think they'd be as good last year. Yet, here they are playing pretty well. I don't know. Call me crazy. I got some crazy picks up here today. I get it. But that's what I do. And again, for show purposes, Pacers for NBA side of things, I bet the Pacers today. A Magic 6.5 is down to 6. Excuse me. Now I'm seeing a 7 popping up here around. Hold on. I'm seeing 6. Yeah, one random 7, a lot of 6.5s here. I'm probably going to move on to Magic, believe it or not. This Boston team, we had Boston the other night. They blow a huge lead. Maybe bickering among the players. The coaching staff looks totally overmatched. So Magic for me there. And in the Bulls. Bulls are a team we don't really, I kind of jump on the Bulls. We fade them a little bit. But the Sixers, I do not like the Sixers one bit. Give me the Bulls a +1. I'll take a money line. As much as we had the Knicks over the Bulls the other day, and I said, let's take the points. We're going to need every one of it. Here, I think the Bulls are going to win this one kind of convincingly. I don't think it's going to come down to the bucket or two. I think the Bulls win by a little bit here. So give me the Bulls. I'll take whatever plus money I can get. Hawks. Again, we like the Hawks. It's a team we bet on often, and the Nets team, I don't know. With the totals, have do people know that Kyrie's not playing? That Harden? I don't think Harden looks really good. I don't think the team looks very well. Give me the Hawks plus the points here. Give me Hawks on any points. Everybody's going to keep betting the Nets. I get it. Oh, they got KD. I understand. No. And on the ice, I'm taking Carolina puck line. So we had the Blackhawks the other day here. I had them on a puck line play myself. They got their win. Carolina, again, if these guys look really good. It's a big number. I get it. I just listen. Chicago's bad. They got to win. Wonderful. I think they're going to go back in the tank right now. I think they played to a 6-3 game at home. Carolina beating them, so maybe more the same there. More the same. Big facts like it. Oilers on the puck line. Edmonton's got to be a puck line play lane 220. Hurricanes, I'm with you in. And the Avalanche, again, you're going to money line in 175 range, huh? I get it. Against the Blue Jackets, let me pull this up real fast on the ice. I'm looking at this. Let me pull up their schedule here because I might actually say we could make a play on Columbus here, believe it or not. I might want to look at Columbus. Oh, well, Colorado has won 2 straight. I had them against Vegas. They lost, and then I came back with them over St. Louis. 4-1 win. Maybe they're getting their act together. I don't know. $2 definitely I don't want to get involved in. Good morning, Corey. How are you today? How about the Braves come back to improve from last year's postseason? How about what? How about they had a 3-1 lead against the Dodgers last year and they choked that away? Good for them to win. We had them, Corey, all season there, or all playoff, all 3 times. So Braves are a good team. But enjoy your baseball because you're not getting it next year. Here comes the strike. The crazy guy from yesterday. Yeah, where is he? I have no idea. You know what? So I'm on Twitter and Crack posted something, and it was basically about getting your early betting, and I said like a lot of people don't have the bankroll discipline to bet early. They don't want to wait 2 days, whatever, and Bill responds like, listen, I do these videos to tell people what I've learned. And he even says, he's like, listen, I lost, whatever. I was a sucker. It took me a long time to make money. And then I said, someone's like, well, every time the line moves, people are always right. He's like, well, how'd that work out for, Dallas? And I responded, I said, if you like game, bet it. As I always say, don't wait for, your Fox guys or, ESPN, whoever you're watching, Lee Corso, College Football Saturdays, put the hat on. And then he said something like, just because you bet before the line moves, it's not a reason to bet it. It could be, good move. It could be a bad move. And I said, listen, I lose good numbers, bad numbers. You know what? I have Green Bay +3. And then I'm like, you know what? Rodgers out. I just got in a matching bet at Kansas City at a pick'em. So I'm like, you know what? I'll ride Dallas because I thought they're a decent team. I'm not going to move off that because they just a different team than Green Bay. I can't, Jordan Love. I don't care at +3 and +7. I don't want Jordan Love. I'll buy off that. And I said, you win with good numbers. I said I've lost with good numbers. I've won with bad numbers, and I don't want to wait till the game time. And the guy was like, well, if you lose, it's not a good number. I'm thinking to myself, if that's the case, there'd be no everyone's undefeated? No, you could lose with a good number. You can lose with a bad number. But it's just odd, especially because I see the Green Bay line move, and I'm like, I'm at +3. I'm happy. I'm at Packers +3. I'm happy. And then Rodgers is out. So I'm like, oh, boy. And I think Will Hill had it still up at a pick'em or -1 for Kansas City. So I'm like, you know what? Let me get back in and cancel this puppy out because I don't want nothing to do with that game now. I don't want anything to do with it. It's not like it's a 2-point swing or some blow from a pick to Dallas +2 to -2, whatever that was. This is a big move for the guys not being QB. And on top of that, how, if he's is he vaccinated or unvaccinated? Well, if he's unvaxxed, did he catch it from the guys who are vaxxed, his wide receivers? I don't understand the whole how you're missing 10 games. Because I know saying he might miss next week too. Really? That's bizarre. Live in Indiana, Pacers stink. Yes, they do. Well, you know what? I like ugly things, King. I'm going. Aaron out Sunday with COVID. Yeah, what is that? I mean, he caught it from the guys who have the vaccine. Is he vaxxed or is he not? Did he take this shot or didn't he take the shot? I just read somewhere that he might not play next week because he is an unvaccinated player, so he has to stay out 10 days before he can come back. Colts Jets under. Yes. Never laid double digits in NFL. It's tough laying double digits in NFL, absolutely. How about Braves? You're preaching to a choir, Rob. Now we're going to have all these Brave fans. Where were you when I said the Braves against the Brewers? Come on. Carolina puck line. I'm on it. Braves. Yes. Thank you. We loved our Braves. They took care of us, right? We had a good – listen, we had if you look at the record, it's a losing baseball season record-wise. Let's be honest, folks. It was a great baseball season between Brewers winning their division, the Braves, what they did in the playoffs for us, couple other, season win totals. I'll jump into, what we had. I talked about this at the end of the season. Here we go. So my losing win totals, Braves, 91.5 loser, Nats over 84 loser, and Angels over 83.5. Winners, Cincinnati, Milwaukee, Marlins, Baltimore, Kansas City, Yankees, and Tampa Bay. I mean, Tampa Bay, 85. They won 10 times, 10 games more than that. So great in our props there. World Series, we had the Braves. We also had the Dodgers and Padres. So I mean, I had a nickel on LA, $3 on San Diego, $3 on Atlanta, but Atlanta pays me $19.50, wipes out to $8 there. So winner on my World Series future. I lost $200 each on Tampa and the White Sox to win their pennants there. Plus, what was that? Plus $1,200, plus $1,400, plus $4. I'm sorry. White Sox were 100 to win 5. Like, it was small odds. Tampa Bay 100 for, take back 12, which was nice. 13, whatever. So baseball, good year. And we're still sitting on Ohtani MVP. I told you at the beginning of the year. It was Ohtani or Trout in American League. So we got that done. And hopefully maybe Soto pulls it out. We had Soto, Acuna, Seager, Lindor, and DeGrom in the MVP and the NL. So, but I think Ohtani one's looking pretty good. Pretty good. Good afternoon, Carolina Hurricanes puck lines. Yes. Lee Corso. Yeah, he's getting old. But the old helmet, bringing out the stuff is funny. People wait for that. They want to see who's all these guys picking. And I say this all the time. Again, I'm the old guy who yells at clouds. 20 years ago, I mean, like late 90s, bro, those guys would come out with their picks. It was straight auto fade. It still is an auto fade, all those guys. What do you think about Colts over the Jets? Jets let down for the Jets. I mean, everyone's betting the Jets. This line, let me pull out my numbers here. So a week ago, look at a line of this was 8.5. On Wednesday, the 27th, it was 14.5. Now it's 10.5. Combination of Wentz choking away a game, Mike White throwing for 400 yards. You want to lay 10.5? I don't know. I kind of like the under more than anything there, Dave. I kind of like the under if you're asking for a thing there, but I kind of like the Colts, believe it or not. I think everybody's on the Jets. You're going to bet the Jets? That was a perfect – I'll get to you in big ways in 1 second. Perfect storm. And I had Cincy at 3.5, 4. Again, good number. Didn't mean anything when you lose outright. Third straight road game. Browns on deck, which is why I said I don't want to 11. Maybe a touchdown. I can see adjustment to a touchdown. Jets off of giving up 54, 55, whatever they gave up. But now I'm not high on the Jets. Knicks, I'm opposite. Cavs, let's go. Bulls, I'm with you. You're a Braves fan. I did. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they were definitely good back in the day. They were good. Only one title though in those days. That's how good the other teams were. Good morning, Ray. How are you today? Dr. Ward's in the house. I'm just here to hit the like button. Thanks, Dr. Ward. Good to see you. Heat over cash. Ray versus 1-0. 1 and 2 for the week. Glory is here. We know you're here, Glory. I said hello to you. Northern, that to me, Rob, that's like one of those that looks too easy. And again, that doesn't, sometimes it's a loser. I'm on the other side. Give me the 4-4 versus the 6-2. And the 4-4 guys generate, they're plus 14 in turnovers. I know NYU is a runner team, but I don't know. I'm on the homers. Lex is in the house. How are you? Mattress Mac got big sales going on. I think they say he's going to clear 6 to 8 million. So he's doing something right. Randy's coming in. What do we got here? He's got Edmonton on the ice. Let's pull up the ice. Edmonton over Nashville, 175. Big number. I'll be a puck line guy there, though. Colorado, same thing. I'll be a puck line play. NIU, I'm on the other side. Va-Tech, we're going deep. We're going into, let me pull up Virginia Tech here, Friday night versus BC. And you got Utah on a Friday night over Stanford. I like the Utah team. Virginia Tech, BC. I don't know. I kind of want to take BC as a dog, believe it or not. But I'll talk more about this it's Wednesday. We'll talk more about this on Football Friday for these games. Maybe tomorrow. Actually, no, tomorrow will be more contest picks. So probably Friday, Randy, on that Virginia Tech. But definitely I'm on the Utah with you. Here it is. Lock of the day. Oilers on the puck line. There you go. Bulls, yes. Pacers. I'm with you, right? We're agreeing right there. Corso, mid-30s, you already know he's a legend. Yeah, man. Corso, come on. It was great watching Corso. He was fun to watch. And back then, that's all you had. There wasn't 900 other sports shows to watch. It was College Football Saturday. I was down at the local bar or whatever, ordering up my wings. Get a 20-piece of wings, some hot sauce, extra blue cheese, a pitcher of ginger ale. I was in heaven. Watch games. Get there at 11:15 with my notebook and go to work. Central Michigan in the points. I can see that, yes. As a Jet fan, Colts minus 10.5. Everyone loves Gloria. Ray, big winner. I need your information, Ray. Excuse me, Michael. I'll do you on more Cavs money line, Edmonton. So Cavs, I like the Cavs with you. I'll take the Cavs and Oilers puck line. I can do that too, yes. Braves in 6, should have doubted myself. I didn't really doubt myself. I just, I said this series I said Braves in 6, maybe 7, but the 6, I just couldn't come in and keep betting on the Braves. I had them a couple times in the series, and it's when you're betting them and they're losing, and I have them for the series, it's like, and after having them up 3-1 and they blow a game like that, I'm like, you know what? I've seen them blow a game versus the Dodgers in the playoffs. Would they lose? Did I want to come in and bet them again? And all of a sudden it's 3-3, and then where am I at? And then I've already lost twice in a row on them. They win 6 games. I lost 3 games on them in the series. 2 of them I bet them on, they lost. So you just can't keep doubling up, Mike. I can't just keep. Oh, I like them. I'm going to win. I had them a bunch of times in the World Series. I was like, you know what? Season's coming to the end. My MLB numbers are coming to the end. That's it. Let me just collect, and that's that. I'll go for a little bit on the plus money with the run line, thinking maybe it'll be a 6-4 type game. But whatever. I'll still take a win. Still winning series, winning baseball. NCAA, yeah, I'm not NCAA tonight. Give me some Kent State. Again, tonight, would I bet right now? I just got the Pacers. I really don't like the card today. I like some games, and I say in here all the time, if I'm betting, I say these games are bet or these are premium, stuff like that. Tonight, I bet the Pacers. I didn't even put the Pacers out as a play. I bet them. I put them in the chat here. Other games I kind of like, and that's that. And then, like I say, if I like it, I tell you when I bet it. I tell you when I don't bet it. And I can't just do a show and say, I got one game today. These are games I like. I'm up in the air about betting them. And that's the truth. That's what you're going to get from me. You're not going to get games just because it's I'm going to bet them just to bet them. And that's how, if you want to make money, you can't just bet to bet. Colorado, stay away. COVID injuries. Really, on the Avalanche. Good to know. Blues puck line. He's going for the big money, Eric. I like it. Western Michigan over to 65. I can do that, Kevin. Let's go over. T-shirt? What are you talking about? I owe you a T-shirt? Call Bucks and Braves. It's almost like just for Loon or something. Sometimes we get lucky, Mike. I mean, I'll tell you when listen, it's nice to win the Braves, right? Because I've talked about, especially like when you go on a playoff run, it's nice, right? Because we've talked about the Braves, and as much as we had the Brewers for a regular season, we had the Braves, and Braves the whole time. So it's nice when you have a nice little playoff run, but I'm not going to tell you it's always sunshine and lollipops. No, we don't do that. You know, yes, I went 0-3 in my premium, the games I bet. You know, now I would have loved to have Akron on the site for plus $3 for the subscribers, but people here got it. I bet it myself. It was nice. Kings -5.5 against New Orleans, huh? You know what, Rob? You know we like our Kings, so I could get down on that. Mac action overs. They sure love the overs, bro. Holy cow. It is. We had 3-0 last night? Just bet the overs in the Mac. Actually, again, it's funny. I come in and say, well, just going to bet the overs in Mac tonight because that's what it is. But it would have went 3-0 and people would have made money, but I can't. I can't do that. I mean, it's fine. As much as I can't do that, I could sit here and tell you what, I'm going to take the Pacers because I think the line's weird. And I'm just betting the Pacers to bet the Pacers. But why the Pacers? I'm on the Knicks. I just said it. I mean, I just think everyone's going to be on the Knicks. I'm going to go Pacers. They've looked terrible. They've looked bad. They're bad. I get it. Why are they favored? Give me the Pacers. And again, this isn't. I'm not betting a ranch on the Pacers tonight. I put $150 on the Pacers. All right. And yeah, I'm a pro guy. It doesn't mean I'm betting $10,000 a game. No, this is a little bit NBA. New people to the chat. I don't love regular season NBA. I don't like postseason NBA. No betting allowed. NBA regular season. Who's playing? I'm sitting out. It's a load management day. I do not like the NBA one bit. I don't bet huge amounts of money on the NBA at all. At all, I don't bet huge NBA. I don't like it. If you want to bet NBA, and I'm not a huge in-game guy, that's what you do for the NBA. And I'll say that, you see these games, how they play out. Again, I like the Pacers tonight because I think the line is odd. I like the Magic because the Celtics, I think, are a hot mess and are going to fire their head coach by the end of the year. Give me the Bulls because I think they're just a better team. I don't like the Sixers. And the Hawks I like because, listen, Brooklyn, everybody's going to be on the Nets. And I think they're an under team the whole year. So I'll fade them. Anytime I'm getting points, with a decent team, I'll take the points. Denver money line for Michael against Memphis. I just can't get involved in that game. I just can't. I really like to be opposite of you, but I suppose it's bound to happen. Hey, and this is what I say to people here. We could be opposite, and unless I got a penny on something, don't let me ever talk you out. You're ready to bet a game? Bet it. Especially if I'm not betting it. You know what I'm saying? Like the Bulls. You like the other side of the Bulls? Bet the Sixers. I'm not betting the ball. People just come in, who do you like? These are the games I like. This is what I am betting. And just because you like it doesn't mean you got to bet on it. And especially, I tell you this all the time, NBA, hockey, more NBA. I'll write down my things and keep track, even games I don't bet personally, because I want to see if I'm on any kind of right track with NBA, especially betting at noon on the game day, putting games out, as opposed to before tip when there's scheduling and who's sitting at and stuff like that. But I'll say it again. If I'm not betting the game and you're ready to put your hard-earned money on it, go for it. Don't think because I like something else. If I'm not betting it, doesn't mean I love it. You're ready to put your money down. I'm not ready to put my money down on a game. So if you want to bet it, bet it. I'm never going to say, oh, I told you so. No. I mean, I tease some of the guys in here. We talk about, we go back and forth on some games or whatever. But other than that, no way. Packers +7 bet. I had the Packers +3, and I just got Kansas City at like a pick 'em and a -1 on another site to get off that. I can't with love. I mean, other backup quarterbacks, I have no problem kind of playing with. This guy has never taken an NFL snap. I think last year he took his NFL snap for the first time in the game. No way. I'm not doing it. Nope. And I sure as heck can't make a case to bet Kansas City the way they play. But the schedulers, boy, they're sure helping out Kansas City get them some wins. Let's just sit out Aaron Rodgers for a week or two. Cavs, yes, I kind of like the Cavs. Orlando, I'm with you. T-Wolves, I like the Wolves. They're a nice little team there. Yes, he's got COVID. He caught it from his wide receivers. I'm only on Oilers, and that's going to be my last Woody as well. I kind of like the Oilers there. Puck line only, though, right? Puck line only. Solar MVP prop. Yeah, it's a nice payout. In the beginning of the series, I said I would take a little Austin Riley. Austin Riley was my MVP prop guy. But I don't mind Solar because, listen, we talked about Solar. We loved him in Kansas City. He got us some wins there to go over. I said, did I even have him for a home run guy? Did I take him in the home runs? No, I did not take him in home runs. The guy had 40-something home runs one year. The guy can play. Ray to Ricketts, wild game over in the Astros money line, but Astros ruined it. Yes, they did. Central Michigan under, NYU plus a 3.5. Man, I like Central Michigan a little bit. I'm on the other side of NYU, but as someone said here, these MAC overs, I mean, it is at this point it's just a joke. I mean, L Craft is in the house. Good afternoon. How are you today? Good to see you, L Craft. Thanks for popping in. Basketball. Here we go. Pittsburgh senior out for season 20. I say it was transferred to Miami. Coach said he had a big role this year. Could be a fade. Yeah, again, that for my NCAA, especially out of the gate, I'm looking to fade the big schools. I'm in my mid-major mode. I'm in smaller conferences. This is where I'm, that's where I'm going to be looking ahead. I'm not looking to bet Michigan State Duke at -1.5. I mean, I have something on a game maybe like that, but that line is so crisp and it was ready in August and everything is set for that. We're going to go out and about. We'll be looking at your Bradleys and your Summit League, your South Dakota States, Portland State, UC Santa Claras, Long Beaches, North Ridges, Arkansas State, Sun Belt, UT San Antonio's. Rob says Knicks money line. I am opposite. That was plus 2,800. Good money. Citadel on the 9. Citadel they used to like to run it. Yeah, and I don't know. We got early lines yet. FanDuel, they have Carolina Hurricanes -152. To have a scenario money line and 3-way. Again, three-way. It's hard enough to win one way, gracious. That's why we're just taking Carolina on the puck line. Just waking up to Bucks cash, Flyers cash, Maple Leafs under, Ball State, Miami O, EMU ho, crazy payout. Get it, Omar. Take it. Always put a little, whatever it is. I got a buddy, and that's what he does. So he'll hit games, and he always just keeps it in there. So if he's up like 380, he'll take like 150 out. Like he always takes something out of the account to show a profit. Like it's good to have you're staring at like, oh, look at this. I got $6,000 in there. And next thing you know, you have nothing. At least pull back your initial investments, folks. So good payout. Take out what you've put in. Give all your money to Denver tonight, Higgs. Go Denver. Gloria, he's been out for 2 hours. Where you been? Come on. I think he's going to be out the week after because he's a 10-day. He's a 10-day guy if he doesn't have the shot. Under Nuggets against the Memphis. What did I We talked about this last night. Did we have this game last night there in the Denver under? Yeah, I took under because Memphis. As much as Memphis was an over team out of the gate, I said let's go under in total chaos. And I think Earl Sports agreed with me there on the under. We were both on the under. So yes. Yeah, that's they gotta get the Chiefs on track. It's all about the ratings. Hit the like. It's not that hard, King D, right? Hit the like. Raptors plus 3.5 or just Wizards went on. This is a game, and I got a bunch of games up here today. Right? We have games up, and this is one I kind of have no real opinion on. Although I got a little future action there on Toronto, right? We gave the little over number, but I don't know. This one I wouldn't play. Today I got the Magic plus 6.5. Yes. Bulls. Yes. Pacers. Yes. Cavs. Yes. Wizards. No opinion. Nets. No. Dallas Mavs. Warriors over. All right. I think we got a bunch of winners in there. As long as you're straight, you're going to parlay these up. I don't know if you're going to hit them all. Trying to figure out what's the reason for the difference. 152 plus 100. I'm going to take Carolina plus 100. No brainer. Well, you said if it's in a three-way or something, right? So, I mean, it's not – you got to win the other games to get that. I'm all on NCAA low-key games. That's right, Elcraft. Listen, we'll have plenty of college basketball. Don't you worry. Future bets in college basketball. I kind of like Kansas. I haven't looked at futures, and simply because one – for show pick futures, nobody's betting, Mike. I mean, I'm sure nobody bet any of my NFL futures or baseball futures and stuff like that. And college basketball, it's another thing. No one's going to bet. And a lot of books, you really got to do some searching for multiple places to find futures. So I'll see what some are for myself. I haven't moved on. A lot of futures for college hoops, I'll wait. I'll do something maybe this weekend to look at some future action for myself. I'm not a huge win total future guy. Like maybe I'll bet. And again, I'm not betting on a team that's minus 180 to win the conference. I'll be more looking on the outskirts of things, taking a shot on something if I do anything. Show that profit. That's what we got to do. Take it out. You always got to take it out a little, folks. Eastern Washington, yes. Well, they're like Eastern Washington in the past. They no longer have the same coach. Nowhere near recruiting time. They have that coach is now Portland Pilots. Yes, we like our Portland Pilots. Eastern Washington was another team. We listen, Ricketts. We got our little schools. We know our little schools. We jump in. I'm sure someone's going to bring up our Oral Roberts run. Under in Denver, yes. Still on UNC, probably only clown losing in America. That line's begging us a pound wake. Yes, it is. It's 70 a pound wake. Has that line moved? Still at 2. Oh, I see a 2, so it's 2.5 still out there. That line. But you know what, Eric? If you lose on NC, I'm not going to hate you. I'm not going to be like, oh, what are you, stupid? No, I'm going to be the loser on Wake. I mean, it's just I don't ever, like I said, if you're going to take a dog, I'm not talking off a dog. This play here where people are going to be on the side, go against the grain. You'll be all right. 55% of the time, right? You got to win 52.5% of your games. And, most of the gambling world loses more than they win, You're in 55%, you're a legend. So go against it, could pay off for you. But the problem with that, I say this all the time, if we're going to go one game like that on a Saturday, you can't just go one. You got to look at some other ones and be like, you know what? If I did it with UNC, I got to do it this one. Because once you start picking and choosing, that's the problem with betting on sports, folks. You like something, you're like, I'm going to bet these two games. And then you're kicking yourself. Again, you'll remember the winners. Then you said, oh, I could have had those two and split out in 2 and 2. You'll easily not remember that 2 losses you would have been 0-4. I'm riding St. Bonnie's. There we go. Bonaventure opened up against Siena. Well, we like our Our Mac. That's a double A Mac. Not a future guy, but I did dabble when I see fit. Yeah, you have to. Again, people, and I've said this before, I understand fun betting, locking up. Nobody wants to lock up a number for a week, more or less 4 or 5, 6 months. So I get it. I understand. But you know what? I'll come in and say, hey, we could have had this. It's nice when you hit some games, but I tell you when I lose. I tell you when a lot of people don't say when they lose. I tell you when I lose. I love betting on the Bonnies. Yeah, I like the Bonnies too. I'll go to my little mid-major page there and see what their top 25 is. And I try not to get, sometimes the problem is, and that's just, it's going to keep continuing to grow as sports betting gets legal. You're a little small school, public doggies are going to become more mainstream and stuff like that. So it is what it is. You just got to roll with the punches and adjust. So contest day tomorrow. For those of you looking to get in on a Tyreek Hill mini helmet, here are the games we're doing tomorrow. The lines are static; they do not move. Jets game tomorrow. Vatech BC on Friday. Tennessee, Kentucky. Saturday, Arizona Niners. Sunday, Bears, your Monday nighter versus Steelers. So tomorrow, come in, throw your picks up, get it done. Michael Buena. Hit me up on Twitter, real_Higgs, or send a message into the admin page for winning free picks or whatever, picks and parlays page. I'll get it from Craig there. So that's it. That's our wrap here on a Wednesday. My nuts for like a Liberty over Ole Miss. I don't think you're nuts. Is Corral playing? Is he hurt? He hasn't looked too good. Did I get your picks at the end of the video? I said, no, I did not see him, Ricketts. You don't give them to me now? Let's giddy gumdrops. Let's get it going. Let's go, Ricketts. So these are the games. Jets, Colts, Vatech, BC, Tennessee, Kentucky, Arizona, San Fran, Chicago, and Pitt. You can do whatever you want. Put them up today or tomorrow. It doesn't make a difference. Let's get it. You know it, Mike. Really interested to see Bates at Memphis. You know what? I didn't get into their conference yet. But what happened? Something happened with Penny over there? What's the picks? They were just up. Are you kidding me? We get a chance to see if he's the real deal. Yeah, well, we're going to find out. Memphis, listen, it's all about Houston down there. You got Houston, since he always throws out a decent club. So we'll see what we get on Memphis. Memphis is tough. Ricketts coming in. Indy. Vatech. Kentucky. San Fran. And Chi-Town. Eric. Indy. BC. UK. San Fran. Chi-Town. Ray Reddington, international man of crime. Jets, VT, UK. Hey, you're missing a game. Where's your San Fran game? Cards. Thank you. Big X, what's up? The time is up. We're out of here. Time is up on the show. I got to go. Listen. Hidden Gems, me and Craig today. Last week, 4-0 on a Hidden Gem show. Hidden Gems have been nothing but pure diamonds, baby. So, King D's ready for college pregame show. Let's go. King D, Maybe I'll have you in on a Monday. You come in and talk some college hoops you want. How about that? Would people be interested if I like randomly have a guest as a person on the show? Found me after college hoops. Well, we had a great run of college hoops, King D. Too bad you weren't here for the college hoops run. Kevin's coming in. Indy, BC, UK, San Fran. You're missing one. We need a Monday nighter. You need Monday night, Bears and Steelers. So again, hidden gems. Be on the lookout for hidden gems. Usually 4 in the afternoon-ish comes out. Again, you can watch the replay. People watch replay, but we do a live. We don't really get into the comment section of things, but Steelers. Thank you, Eric. So that's a wrap for Wednesday. I will see everybody tomorrow. Contest picks are up. Do your homework. And that's that. We're out of here. Have a good day, everyone. Again, be careful with these games. You don't got to go crazy. You don't got to go crazy just because it's a Wednesday. Randy, I do not like the Sixers tonight. Do not like them. Let's cash. And on that note, we're out of here. Good luck. Thanks for watching.